to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about NFTs and whether or not you should start looking into them, start possibly selling them, or even buying some. So before we jump into the video, if you liked this content and what's going on here on the channel, make sure to hit the like button. It really does help out the channel quite a bit. So let's dive right into it. So this is going to be the first video in kind of a series of a few videos kind of looking at the world of NFTs and what they have to offer in the crypto space and how you can use them to make money in Ethereum and many other cryptocurrencies. So we're here on a site called OpenSea. Now this is one of the first and largest, as you can see, it says they were the world's first and largest NFT marketplace. Before we dive too far into what the site has to offer, kind of some of the features and stuff like that, what is an NFT? Basically, they are digital art that you can sell and buy online, and it's basically the same as buying in person, famous art that comes with a receipt that says, hey, this is a official original copy, painted by whoever. The way that this works is you're on the Ethereum blockchain and you basically sign the smart contract, and the seller signs the smart contract on their end that says, hey, I created it. This is the first, this is the only edition, or, there are options where you can have maybe 5 editions of it or something like that. So it's kind of been a little bit of a meme or a joke online lately that, you come on here, you see people spending literally hundreds of thousands of dollars on these pieces of art that are just JPEG files or GIF files, and you can just right click and say download. But while you can do that, it's more about the fact that you don't have the original. The person who bought it has the original, they paid for it, and it's an investment that in theory will go up over time. So it's kind of interesting. It's a new area. NFTs have been around for a little while, but I've recently just started looking into them a little bit more. But kind of scrolling through the page here, you can see they've got different categories, trending, and then kind of how to create and stuff, which I'll be doing a full video on creating and selling NFTs later on. So if you're interested in all of that process and kind of what I'm planning on doing, just to kind of mess around with it, make sure you're subscribed for that. But scrolling down here, you can kind of see some things. If we go to the Explore section, we can see the different collections. So, here's one that I found kind of funny that I was taking a look at last night. We have this collection called Great Expectations. It has 10,000 different unique artworks made by this Damien guy. So if we click into his collection here, you can see that he has traded over 70 Ethereum. Now, with the Ethereum price, let's kind of take a look to USD, take a look at and see where that's at. So, Ethereum's right now just over $4,000. So 4,000 times 72, that's quite a bit. And you can see here, like this one here, it's just the little pregnant emoji or whatever, but it's looking currently to be sold at $5,182.37, or about 1.27 Ethereum. That's crazy. This probably took, maybe a few minutes, maximum maybe 20 minutes to make. And if he makes this, he made $5,000 off of that. So some of them are very simple, but then kind of going back to some of these collections here, there are some that are really in depth, kind of taking a look, these are a little bit more in depth, looking at the, designs and stuff like that. There are some that are really, well done. And then there are some that are very quickly thrown together and sell for quite a bit of money. There's been recently an article kind of circulating on different news sources about a 12-year-old kid who created a collection of pixelated whales, so like 8-bit looking whales, and he made like $400,000 with it. So definitely really, really cool. So basically, to keep this video on the shorter side, because we're not going to go too in depth in this video, should you start looking into this? And I think the answer to that is absolutely. Whether or not you want to spend the money and buy these, that's up to you. I don't think I can see myself realistically buying them if they're real expensive. Spending 1 Ethereum on something like that, that's a little expensive, but you look at it as an investment. You own the original, it's going to go up in value. There won't be any others out there. And on the actual blockchain, it shows that you are the original owner. So there's no worry about, you see sometimes in real life, in traditional art, that there might be a counterfeit one that has a counterfeit receipt that of authenticity, if I say the word right. You don't have to worry about any of that because it's on the blockchain, it's validated. Anybody can look it up and see that you are the owner, paired to your address, obviously, not your name or anything like that. But it's definitely a really new and cool thing. So, like I said, I'm going to be looking into setting up an account, doing a tutorial on, setting up an account and creating your first NFT and getting it for sale. And then, of course, I'm planning on making a few here. So, if you guys are interested in not only supporting the channel, but also learning about NFTs and kind of getting in, because like I said, I'm not planning on making a ton of money with it. So, they'll be cheaper. Make sure you're subscribed for that. It'll be really cool. And hopefully, you guys can learn something from it. And we can really see where this NFT world can take cryptocurrency. I think it'll be a really cool thing to see. So, other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to stay up to date on everything going on in cryptocurrency. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.